of our standing balance fun. Oh, we got to get our stomach serious in. I think we should do it now before I forget it. Fun variations that I have for you guys. So, I think most of you guys have done that stomach serious laying down. So I want you to really kind of think about the work that we would do laying down and how we're going to translate it to standing up. The first exercise is one leg stretch. So your option, actually we're going to do both options. We're going to do the first where we're just trying to stand tall and reach for that leg. You might be able to pull it in towards you. If you can't get to it to pull it in, you can just push on it. That's okay too. So let's start with that. We're going to alternate, be near a chair or something, right? So we'll reach for that leg. Can we stand tall, pull our abs in, and just alternate our legs? Let's shoot for like 3 of each of those. Those connection moments are the good part. So when you grab the leg, push your leg out, pull with your arms. Feel how that can activate your core a little extra. I think we got one more each. Can alternate breath on there. Good. Okay, now I want us to play with doing what I'm going to call the upright curl in a standing position. Just to kind of know what we're doing in here, I like to find bottom of my rib cage, top of my hip bones, right? Our abdominal muscles go through that whole area. And what we want is we want that area to kind of shorten or tighten, right? Those abdominal muscles. So when I pull my abs in and curl, you should feel your center engaged to do that little like curl of your back. Just standing here feels like a ton of work for me. And then come back up. Just practice that for me a few times. Do that like abs pull in, curl forward. Feels like to me like I'm sucking my muscles in, pulling in. Everybody's gonna feel a little different what it feels like, right? Curl. Okay, now thinking of that, while you do that, hug one leg in, right? So I'm gonna reach for one leg and I'm gonna be in that curl, have that little moment, and then press my foot back down. All right, lots of balance. Just holding it for a little, do what you're comfortable with, right? So when you hold, you kind of push your leg out, pull your abs in. Oh, that's a good moment. You're gonna feel that work, all right? And on this one, we are looking down a little bit as you do it. So it's gonna change your vision and play with your balance a little bit as you do it. All right, let's do one more on each because I totally lost count. And come back. Remember, it's okay to be wobbly, just feel safe about it. And then literally I'm having problems talking and balancing as I do it. And then we'll come back. All right, that was our single leg stretch. Balance fun. Double leg stretch. Here's what we're gonna do today. We were laying on the mat, we would hug our knees in and then reach our legs from the center. So what we'll do, and remember that work we just found, is I want you to curl your spine and bend your knees and push like crazy. Push your arms in so much that you really feel your abs pull in. And then as you stand up, we're just going to take our arms up by your ears. So we're going to bend our legs and curl forward and push wherever, like on your legs, like wherever that is good for you. Try to feel your abs in that position and then reach the arms back out. We're going to do 3 more. We get a little knee bend. We're pushing and pulling abs in. And then that stand up, reach arms overhead. 2 more of those. Bend. Of course, you could bend more if you wanted. That was there for you. I have my feet fairly close together, but you could also open them a little wider as you do this. Get that curl. And then reach the arms back out. Good. Okay. 2 down, 3 to go. Hopefully you guys are feeling those core muscles, right? All right, scissors. So the scissors exercise, the legs do a little scissor action, which will be extra fun while we are standing. Here's what I'm thinking for us. Let's do the curl. Unless that doesn't feel good for your body, you can always stay more upright and just stabilize there. But I want us to pick one leg up and press into our leg and then lower it. So it's a straight leg lift. When that leg lifts, we're pushing and we're feeling our core and we're balancing on one leg. All right, so you could, inhale and exhale, just breathe. Press and come back in. I'm kind of playing with my foot. You could point your foot when you lift it, or you could flex it. Maybe try it both ways and see what happens. The best moment of this is the push your hands in, lift your leg up, because you'll really feel those core muscles. And then we'll switch. I think we got 2 more on each side. Press. And the longer you hold that moment, more balance work you get. So feel free. Hold it as long as you want. And I think we got 1 more. Press. And then come back. Okay. Give everything a little shake out. All right, for our double leg lower lift exercise, since we're standing, we're gonna hinge at our waist to do this exercise. I'm gonna have you guys put your hands back behind your head. So we'll support our head. Push your head back into your hands and just kind of pick up your head a little bit, lengthen your neck. I want you to keep a really flat back. Here we go, about hip width with your feet on this. Abs are pulling in, and as you inhale, you're just hinging, and you can go as far as you can go. Keep your back flat and keep your abs pulled in, and then as you exhale, you're going to bring yourself upright. Inhale, we're hinging forward. Exhale to come back. Inhale, we hinge. Exhale to bring yourself back up. 2 more. Hip hinge. As a bonus, you're probably getting that nice stretch in the back of the legs. 1 more time, keep the back nice and straight. And come back up. Woo. All right, last of our stomach series today is going to be our elbow to knee variation. So elbow to knee, we're really getting that oblique work, a little cross our body kind of work. So here's what we're going to start with. I'm going to pick up my left leg, and I'm going to take my right hand, and I'm going to really push with my right hand as my left leg kind of pulls up and even across my body. And that should give you a little sense of that oblique work, right? That twist. Like when I press, I'm trying to twist into it. Play with this a little. You could be nice and upright, or you could curl and twist as you do it. Both good. And really should kind of feel it in both places. And then of course we get that good little standing balance work while we're there. Breathe. Right, that will always help us. Twist. I'm kind of doing a little thing where I take my arm behind me, which seems to be nice. If you were like, I want a super challenge, this is too easy, Carrie. I don't know if that was easy, but this is you, and you wanted to play with elbow to knee, you could do this with your hands back behind your head. Lift your leg. Now, I'm not touching my elbow to my knee, right? Have a little less connection, which actually makes it a little more challenging. Twist and come back center. Twist. Fun challenge. Let's do 1 more on each side. Twist. And of course, your favorite version. You can do arms, you can do that press of your leg, and then come back.